The true threat to your prostate isn't some rare or enigmatic foe. It rests silently on your plate, in your cup, and within your pantry. The most astonishing aspect is this. You might think these foods are perfectly fine, innocuous, or even essential for a well-rounded diet. Day after day, they ignite your body, hinder your circulation, and subtly push your prostate to exert more effort than necessary. My name is Anna Morgan. While you may recognize me as Dr. Anna Morgan, today I invite you to see me as your trusted guide in the realm of men's health and well-being. In this video, I'm here to reveal 3 common foods that may be quietly undermining your prostate health. Your urinary ease, your assurance in your personal relationships, and your enduring vitality. I aim to provide you with clarity, not to instill fear. Once you recognize the pattern, transformation becomes possible. When you make a change, your body reacts. Throughout years of consultations and discussions with men over 50, I observed something intriguing. A significant number were incorporating supplements into their routines, attending regular checkups, and engaging in exercise. Yet their plate continued to undermine their efforts. Before we dive in, I have a quick question for you. What's your location while you're tuning into this video, and what time do you see on the clock? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Your messages resonate with me, creating a sense of connection that I truly appreciate. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button and activate the bell icon for updates. With this approach, you'll always stay updated on health tips tailored specifically for seniors like yourself. People often wonder, why do I find myself waking up 2, 3, or even 4 times during the night to use the bathroom? What could be causing my stream to be weaker? What could be causing this increased pressure in that area? What could be causing my energy levels to drop, despite my efforts to prioritize self-care? Frequently, the solution wasn't found in another pill. It was in their daily meals, almost instinctively chosen. En esta conversación, vamos a realizar algo muy sencillo, pero impactante. Discover 3 common foods that can become your prostate's worst enemies when consumed frequently and in large quantities. Let me break down the reasons they are detrimental, how they operate within your body, and the gradual impact they have on your circulation, hormones, and inflammation. Next, I'll present you with simple swaps and minor adjustments that you can implement right away, all without the need for drastic diets, without fixation, and without any sense of deprivation. This isn't about achieving perfection. It's all about the path forward. Let's kick things off with the first reality. Your prostate is your ally. It's not an imminent threat. This tiny gland wields a remarkable influence over your overall quality of life. When it's in good shape, it often goes unnoticed. Your stream is strong and steady. Enjoy uninterrupted sleep without those frequent bathroom breaks. Your bladder is comfortably empty, and your confidence in your intimate life is unwavering. When this tiny organ experiences inflammation, congestion, or enlargement, you may begin to notice a weaker stream, increased urgency, dripping, discomfort, pressure, and an unsettling feeling that something isn't quite right. Numerous men believe this is just a natural part of aging, something that cannot be avoided. In truth, lifestyle significantly influences the speed and intensity of these changes. Smoking, insufficient physical activity, excess body fat, stress levels, and inadequate sleep are all significant factors. Your food choices can either fuel the fire or douse the flames. It's essential to have an open conversation about these 3 common foods we encounter daily. The primary adversary isn't a single item, but a whole category: highly processed red and processed meats. Let's dive into the morning delights. The sizzling sausages, the crispy bacon, the juicy hot dogs, the savory salami, the tempting deli meats, the indulgent burgers packed with flavor, and those perfectly charred steaks enjoyed in abundance. For countless men, the belief that a true man consumes meat has been ingrained since childhood. It is linked to strength, power, and energy. What if I revealed that, particularly after the age of 50, these foods can actually lead to increased inflammation, poorer circulation, and heightened pressure on your prostate and cardiovascular system? Regularly indulging in processed meats means you're taking in more than just protein. You're taking in significant amounts of saturated fats, salt, additives, and substances created through high-temperature cooking and smoking. Your body is tasked with handling all of this. As time goes on, these substances can lead to persistent low-grade inflammation, impact the function of blood vessels, and may play a role in weight gain and the accumulation of abdominal fat. Abdominal fat is active. This substance is hormonally active and has the potential to generate inflammatory agents that travel throughout your body, particularly affecting the pelvic region where the prostate is located. Envision your prostate as a sponge, intricately surrounded by a network of blood vessels and nerves. A lifestyle that perpetually elevates inflammation leads to heightened sensitivity, increased irritation, and greater congestion in the tissue. It's not just about that special piece of meat you enjoy once a month during a celebration. It's all about that everyday sandwich packed with processed meat. Every morning revolves around bacon. Picture the weekend barbecues, one side of the plate piled high with charred, smoky meat, while the other side barely holds a hint of greenery. As time goes on, this pattern leads to a condition where your entire body experiences increased inflammation. Your arteries become stiffer, circulation diminishes, and your prostate bears the consequences. Numerous men observe an increased sensation of heaviness in the pelvic region, a slower urine flow, and more frequent nighttime bathroom visits. They point fingers at age, yet the real issue often lies in what they choose to eat. What alternatives do you have? There's no need to make the switch to vegetarianism overnight. Begin by cutting back on how often you eat and the amount you serve yourself. Select cuts that are lower in fat. Swap out a few red meat dishes for omega-3 packed fish options, such as salmon or sardines. Incorporate a variety of fiber-rich vegetables alongside any meat you choose to enjoy, creating a vibrant and visually appealing plate that goes beyond just brown. It's essential to gradually cut back on processed meats. Consider them delightful treats to enjoy now and then, rather than daily essentials. The second adversary is well known and in numerous cultures, nearly revered: sugary beverages and refined carbs. This is the refreshing beverage that complements your lunch, the delightful sweetened iced tea, the energizing drink for your afternoon boost, the fruit juice you believe is nutritious yet packed with sugar, and the tempting pastries, white breads, cookies, and treats that may appear insignificant but add up over time. What makes these a significant concern for your prostate? They pose a direct threat to your metabolism and disrupt your blood sugar regulation. When you repeatedly flood your body with fast sugars and processed flours, your blood sugar levels surge. Your body reacts by producing insulin to reduce that sugar level. When this pattern continues over the years, your cells gradually lose their sensitivity to insulin, leading to persistently elevated blood sugar levels and the onset of insulin resistance. Insulin resistance impacts more than just your likelihood of developing diabetes. It transforms your complete hormonal and inflammatory environment. This condition is linked to heightened inflammation, an increase in abdominal fat, and shifts in the balance of sex hormones. This is all closely connected to prostate health. A body engaged in a perpetual metabolic battle experiences heightened tissue sensitivity to inflammation, particularly in the prostate region. Elevated blood sugar levels can impact the inner lining of your blood vessels. As time goes by, the arteries responsible for delivering blood to your pelvis, bladder, and prostate can lose their flexibility, become narrower, and operate with reduced efficiency. Optimal circulation is crucial for tissue repair, ensuring normal function, and supporting healthy nerves in the pelvic area. When circulation is compromised, the effects extend beyond just your prostate symptoms. Numerous men experience a decline in vitality, reduced energy levels, and frequently encounter shifts in their intimate confidence. Additionally, consuming excess sugar contributes to weight gain. Carrying extra weight around your waist can elevate pressure on the pelvic floor, alter your posture, and lead to increased urinary urgency and frequency. Numerous men observe that shedding a few pounds, particularly around the waistline, can lead to an improvement in certain urinary symptoms. This isn't magic. Anatomy, pressure, and physiology are seamlessly collaborating. What steps can you take to safeguard your prostate from this formidable foe? Begin by cultivating awareness. Take a moment to reflect on your daily beverage choices. A lot of men overlook the calories found in liquids. They overlook the sugary coffee beverages, the flavored yogurt drinks, the sodas, and the juices. Begin by breaking these down step by step. Swap out one sugary beverage each day for refreshing water, zesty, sparkling water with lemon, or soothing, unsweetened herbal tea. For a burst of flavor, infuse your water with slices of citrus, fresh mint, or cool cucumber. Transition from refined carbohydrates by replacing white breads, white rice, and pastries with whole grains in moderate portions. Select whole grain bread instead of white bread. Replace a few desserts with vibrant, fresh fruit. Aim for progress, not perfection. Seek out advancement. By cutting down on sugar spikes, you're easing the inflammatory burden on your body, creating a more balanced environment for your hormones and blood vessels. The third adversary is discreet and frequently ignored. A mix of salty, ultra-processed convenience foods, particularly enjoyed in the evening. I'm talking about instant soups, salty snacks, fast food, frozen dinners, packed with sodium, and a variety of packaged foods that you can heat up in a flash when you're feeling worn out. What makes these issues particularly concerning for your prostate, especially if you're already experiencing nighttime urination? To begin with, the elevated salt levels. Excess sodium intake leads your body to hold on to more water, ensuring that the salt concentration remains balanced. This may elevate your blood pressure, putting additional strain on your heart and kidneys. However, this also indicates that you'll have more fluid to eliminate later on. Consuming a salty dinner or late-night snack can prompt your body to eliminate that excess fluid while you sleep. Outcome: late-night bathroom excursions. For a man dealing with an enlarged or sensitive prostate, this presents a significant challenge. During the night, the bladder accumulates a greater volume, yet the outflow experiences some obstruction. You wake up with a sense of urgency, rush to the bathroom, relieve yourself just enough, then head back to bed. A few hours later, the cycle begins anew. This pattern gradually undermines your sleep quality, saps your energy, and diminishes your sense of vitality. Another issue plaguing ultra-processed foods is their inherent nature. These products often lack fiber and are loaded with additives, unhealthy fats, and refined carbohydrates. This blend leads to metabolic issues, weight increase, and widespread inflammation. However, there's a crucial aspect that often goes overlooked by many men. Struggling with constipation? Low-fiber diets can lead to more challenging and infrequent bowel movements. When stool builds up in the rectum, it occupies space in the pelvis, exerting pressure on the bladder and prostate, which can heighten discomfort and exacerbate urinary symptoms. Take a moment to reflect on your usual evening routine. Are you frequently coming home exhausted and reaching for something quick, salty, and processed because cooking feels like too much effort? Are you indulging in late-night snacks paired with a big beverage? If this is your routine, your prostate and bladder are suffering while you attempt to get some rest. What steps can you take to safeguard yourself against this third adversary? Start by cutting back on salt overall. Sample your dish before reaching for the salt shaker. Examine the labels closely. Prepare to be amazed by the hidden sodium lurking in your favorite sauces, soups, and snacks. Focus on crafting easy dishes at home using fresh ingredients. Fresh produce, nutritious legumes, wholesome grains, and lean protein sources. Simple, authentic nourishment. Next, focus on your evening. Consider enjoying your biggest meal earlier in the day, while opting for a lighter and less salty dinner. Limit your liquid intake 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, particularly if you find yourself waking up multiple times during the night. It's important to stay hydrated, but remember that timing is key. A more relaxed bladder during the night leads to deeper, more rejuvenating sleep, which in turn promotes hormonal balance and enhances long-term vitality. Having introduced you to these three adversaries, processed meats, sugary drinks, and refined carbs, along with salty, ultra-processed convenience foods, I'm here to help you see the bigger picture. You may be wondering, I get each part individually, but how does this impact my everyday life? Picture two men at the age of 60. Their genetic makeup is quite alike. Both individuals are experiencing a mildly enlarged prostate, a condition that is quite typical for their age group. The first man enjoys bacon for breakfast most mornings, indulges in a processed meat sandwich for lunch, sips on a large soda, and frequently opts for fast food dinners several times a week. In the afternoon, he savors sweet tea, and as night falls, he indulges in salty snacks while enjoying his favorite television shows. He struggles with restless nights, finds himself waking up multiple times to relieve himself, feels drained each morning, and attributes it all to the inevitable process of aging. The second man opts for subtle yet steady adjustments. He enjoys processed meats occasionally, keeping them as a rare treat. He opts for fish or legumes 2 to 3 times a week instead. He swaps out sugary beverages for refreshing water, zesty sparkling water with a hint of lemon, and invigorating unsweetened tea. He opts for whole grain instead of white bread and saves pastries for special occasions. In the evening, he opts for lighter, less salty meals and refrains from consuming large quantities of liquid 2 hours prior to bedtime. After several weeks or months, he starts to observe changes. Fewer nighttime bathroom visits, an improved urine flow, reduced heaviness in the lower abdomen, and increased energy in the mornings. The distinction between these two individuals is not a matter of chance. It's a routine. It's the quiet buildup of countless choices made each day. The foods you consume can significantly impact your prostate health. Your bladder, blood vessels, hormones, and pelvic nerves are in a constant state of response to the signals sent by your diet. Right now, I need you to listen closely. Perfection is not a requirement for you. There's no need to adhere to a rigid or harsh diet, nor should you feel guilty about previous choices. Your body deserves care, not punishment. Assistance is being requested. Support begins now, with each choice you make. Start your journey by choosing one of these three adversaries. Consider prioritizing sugary beverages as your initial focus. You commit to yourself. For the next 2 weeks, I will eliminate sugary sodas and juices, opting instead for more water and unsweetened tea. That's everything. You take note of how your energy levels, sleep patterns, and urinary habits react. Next, as that becomes more instinctive, you can shift your focus to cutting back on processed meats. Later, you enhance your evening routine with a sprinkle of salt and some indulgent late-night snacks. Each time you alleviate inflammation, you're allowing your prostate the freedom it needs to thrive. Enhancing circulation means delivering increased oxygen and nutrients directly to the tissues of your pelvis. By prioritizing metabolic health, you safeguard your hormones and alleviate stress on your urinary system. Let's take it a step further and make it truly practical. Many men frequently inquire about alternative foods that can promote prostate health. This video primarily highlights enemies, but it's worth noting a few allies as well. Antioxidant-rich foods, such as vibrant berries and colorful vegetables, play a crucial role in fighting oxidative stress. Incorporating healthy fats from sources such as olive oil, nuts, and seeds plays a crucial role in keeping your blood vessels flexible. Beans and lentils are excellent sources of fiber and plant-based protein, promoting a healthy weight and enhancing blood sugar management. Cooked tomatoes, enhanced with a drizzle of olive oil, deliver lycopene, a compound that has garnered attention for its promising effects on prostate health. Green tea provides a subtle boost and is packed with antioxidants, all while avoiding the sugar overload found in many other beverages. You don't need an extensive list of superfoods. A straightforward principle is essential. Embrace real food, cut back on ultra-processed options, prioritize home cooking, minimize packaging, add vibrant colors to your plate, and say goodbye to dull beige. By adhering to that principle, you'll effortlessly diminish the influence of the three adversaries we've explored. I'd like to address a topic that is both delicate and significant. Empower your intimate experiences. Numerous men often overlook the link between their dietary choices and their emotional experiences during intimate moments with their partner. Circulation, inflammation, and metabolic health directly influence your vitality and your capacity to feel strong and engaged. Experiencing prostate irritation, frequent nighttime awakenings, and struggling blood vessels can understandably lead to feelings of diminished confidence, increased fatigue, and occasional worry. Transforming your diet goes beyond just urine flow and test outcomes. It's about regaining confidence in your own body. As you observe improvements in your bladder function, enjoy more peaceful nights and experience steadier energy levels. A sense of comfort and security within yourself begins to blossom. The allure of inner safety is profoundly captivating and restorative within a relationship. It empowers you to engage with greater patience, deeper tenderness, and heightened presence. If you're tuning in and feeling like it's too late for you, I invite you to reconsider that notion with an open mind. Your body is in a state of continuous renewal. Your blood vessels react when you alter your habits. Your metabolism thrives when you give it the care it deserves. You can reduce your inflammation levels. Experience improvement in your prostate symptoms. While you may not feel like you're 20 again, you can definitely experience a sense of lightness, clarity, and control at 55, 65, or even 75. The most impactful move you can make is the next one, not the missed opportunities of the past. Begin your journey by exploring your pantry and refrigerator with genuine curiosity. Examine your processed meats closely. Take a closer look at your sugary beverages. Examine those salty, ultra-processed convenience foods. And rather than criticizing yourself, acknowledge, now I see why my body feels this way. Now, I make the decision to support it. Consider including your partner or family in the process. Express your desire to enhance your prostate health, boost your circulation, elevate your energy levels, and ensure your long-term independence. Numerous partners appreciate when a man embraces accountability for his own well-being. You'll be amazed at their eagerness to embrace new cooking styles, explore innovative recipes, and cultivate habits that benefit you both. Living solo? You can keep it effortless. Prepare large quantities of essential meals, featuring legumes, vegetables, and whole grains. Have nutritious snacks such as nuts, seeds, and fruit within reach to reduce the temptation of salty processed options. Establish simple guidelines for yourself, such as keeping soda out of the house or reserving processed meats for special occasions. As we wrap up, I'd like to share a powerful, concise statement that encapsulates all we've discussed. Your prostate's true adversary isn't age. It's the daily habits that trigger inflammation in your body. Fortunately, you hold the key to transforming those habits right from your plate. Your prostate doesn't require perfection from you. It encourages you to embrace consistency, to show kindness, and to practice patience. With each decision to opt for water instead of soda, each preference for a wholesome home-cooked meal over a salty, processed alternative, and each reduction of processed meats on your plate, you're conveying a subtle yet impactful message to your body. I stand with you, and your body feels it. experience improved nights, tranquil days, consistent energy, and a revitalized confidence in your vitality. If this message struck a chord, take a moment after this video to ponder. What is one simple step you can take today to safeguard your prostate from these three common threats? Starting doesn't require a complete plan. Just one choice is all it takes. Document it, display it prominently, and respect it for the upcoming week. Take a moment to observe your feelings. Keep in mind, it's always the right time to take back your well-being. Your prostate, heart, circulation, sleep, and intimate confidence are intricately linked. Caring for one means you're subtly uplifting everyone around them. If this video has resonated with you, show your support by hitting the like button, sharing it with someone special, or dropping a comment with a simple 1. If you're ready to embark on this journey with me, delving into health, healing, and enriching your life in your golden years, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for updates. Each week I'll be here alongside you, serving as a reminder that we are very much alive,